Kyle Wester talking with Kansas head baseball coach Ritch Price, previewing the upcoming series against number 23 Texas, and already have one ranked victory this week against Texas A&M, number 2 in the nation, knocked them off 5-3 on Sunday. How did that kind of help set the tone for this week? You've now won 3 in a row going into Austin.
Well, Kyle, I think it shows that we're making progress. You know, from the opening weekend a month ago when we went to Baylor, who's now ranked number 5 in the country. We came home, played Texas Tech, won the series at home the next weekend, and then went to Oklahoma State. It's usually a perennial top 25 program, and we're competitive in 2 of the games, had an opportunity to win late, and weren't able to seal the deal on those ball games. But to bounce back on Sunday against the number 2 team in the country and pick up a crucial win, I think is huge. And you know, when you're as young as our club is, it's all about the process, and it's about getting better each and every week. And over the course of the 4 weeks that we've played the Big 12, we've done that. We've gotten better and more competitive each and every week of the season. And hopefully now we'll take that final step where we'll start getting the clutch hit, making the clutch play, throwing the clutch pitch to get you out of an inning, and take the final step in becoming a quality baseball team.
One player who had a really big weekend against the Aggies, Jordan Dreiling, had a double and an RBI in back-to-back games. He's hitting .438 against the conference. What have you seen in his development against the league?
Well, he's got a really nice short swing left-handed, and we've been playing him against right-handed pitchers, and he's done a nice job of squaring up the ball and using the whole yard. And that's what you need. You need production from the guys that you put in your lineup, especially with runners in scoring position. And you know, they talk about 2 out RBIs being the biggest stat in the game, and we were able to do that 3 times on Sunday of the 5 runs that we scored. So, you know, it was a great win for us. I know our good friend Mike Cummings told me we're now 9-11 against top 5 teams in the country since our coaching staff has been here, and now we get another opportunity to go and play one of the greatest venues in college baseball against one of the greatest programs in the history of college baseball. And those are the reasons why our players come here. They come for those opportunities and those experiences, and I hope we'll relish the environment and take advantage of it.
You mentioned the venue. Every time you go down to Austin, Texas, incredible pitching, and at home this year, their team ERA is 1.35. How difficult is it to manufacture runs down at that ballpark?
Well, Kyle, I think anytime you talk about Texas, you're talking about power arms, and they're going to have as good a power arms as any team in America. Certainly during Augie's tenure at Texas when they've won 2 national championships, that's been the case. It's a graveyard. It's the biggest ballpark in our league. It lends itself to pitching to contact. The fly balls are outs at their ballpark. They're not home runs. The 2 things go hand in hand, and you know, not only was it one of the great stadiums in the country for 50 years, they spent $45 million 2 years ago to make it even better.
Well, it should be a great atmosphere, as always, especially a Friday night. Frank Duncan on the mound for your team. He's 0-3 against the conference, but he's top 5 in strikeouts, 6th in the league in opponent's batting average. He's been going out there and pitching really well, but how difficult is it when he goes against the Duke Von Schaumans of Texas Tech and the Michael Wakas of Texas A&M every week?
Well, think about his last 2 starts. He pitches against Oklahoma State. He's got a 6-4 lead in the 9th inning, and we're trying to give him an opportunity to finish it because he'd been so special 2 weeks ago. And he's pitching against Andrew Heaney, who's a projected 1st or 2nd round draft pick. There's like 5 general managers in the stands and 5 scouting directors, and he outpitched them. And I can't begin to tell you how proud of him. For him to be a sophomore and to have made the progress that he's made, I told him yesterday in our dugout that right now he's pitching at a level as good as anybody I've had since I've been here, and he's a year ahead of schedule now. That's how fast his development's been in the last month, and he's made himself a prospect right now. It's real exciting for us to watch.
On the flip side of those difficult matchups on the Friday, Sunday you have Thomas Taylor who goes out there. 2 of your 3 Big 12 victories are against the opponents on Sunday. Talk about Thomas Taylor and having a veteran in that Sunday role, how that helps the club try and finish out in the weekend finales.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Thomas Taylor. I mean, he was the Kansas High School Pitcher of the Year as a junior when he pitched his team at the state championship. He hurt his elbow, I believe, in the first start of his senior year. Had Tommy John when he got here and missed a year. Has rehab back, and now he's got his velo 90-92, and he's able to mix his breaking ball for a strike, and he's gotten better each year that he's been here. And right now he's what is giving us a solid 3 starters on the weekend series with the freshman Wes Benjamin, and certainly it gives you a chance to win series when you run 3 quality guys out there that give you 3 quality starts.
Well, Skip, thanks for the time. Good luck this weekend against Texas. The Jayhawks will return to Hoagland Ballpark next Wednesday. They'll take on Kansas State in a non-conference matchup at 6 p.m. at Hoagland Ballpark. Hope to see you there. This has been the Weekend Preview with head coach Ritch Price.